Today on Rappler, Jeane Napoles is on the government's Immigration Lookout Bulletin. The all-out offensive against the BIFF ends today. And the world says goodbye to Singapore's founding father, Kuan Yew. Hello and welcome. I'm Maria Ressa. This is Rappler's Wrap for the Day, a list of the most important events around the world you shouldn't miss. Justice Secretary Laila de Lima issues an Immigration Lookout Bulletin for Jeane Napoles. The order requires immigration officers to monitor Napoles' movement and to, in its words, coordinate with the concerned agencies about the status of her cases. Jeane faces 2 counts of attempts to evade taxes and 2 counts of failure to file an income tax return for over 17.88 million pesos, or about $407,194 in unpaid taxes. She owns a ritz-carlton unit in Los Angeles worth 80 million pesos, or almost $2 million, and a farm lot in Pangasinan worth 1.49 million pesos. Jeane's lavish lifestyle puts her in the spotlight because it gives a glimpse of her family's unexplained wealth. On Monday, the Justice Department approves the filing of tax evasion charges against alleged pork barrel scam mastermind Jaene Napoles and her husband Jaime. Still on the pork barrel scam, the Sandigan Bayan affirms the freeze order on the assets of Senator Jinggoy Estrada. The order is based on evidence presented by principal whistleblower Ben Hurluy and the report of the Anti-Money Laundering Council. The military announces it is ending its all-out offensive against the Bangsamoro Islamic Freedom Fighters, or BIFF. Armed Forces Chief General Gregorio Catapang says the military defeated the BIFF, whose members are now supposedly in hiding. He adds the troops killed a total of 139 BIFF members, or more than 50% of the ranks of the BIFF, captured bomb factories, and seized encampments. BIFF Commander Yusuf Abisali, better known as Commander Bisaya, was killed along with 4 soldiers. The military will make way for the return of up to 120,000 displaced residents. More than 100,000 people lined Singapore streets Sunday to say goodbye to its founding father, Kuan Yew. Officials say 454,687 people in a nation with just 3.34 million citizens paid their last respects to Lee before his wake ended. His son, Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong, delivered a eulogy in a state funeral attended by Asia-Pacific leaders.
The light that has guided us all these years has been extinguished. We've lost our founding father, Mr. Kuan Yew, who lived and breathed Singapore all his life. He and his team led our pioneer generation to create this island nation, Singapore.
Lee said his father inspired them to give their best. He added his father was constantly thinking about Singapore.
At one National Day rally in 1988, he declared, "Even from my sickbed, even if you are going to lower me into the grave and I feel something is going wrong, I will get up."
Torrential rain soaked the crowds as howitzers fired a 21-gun salute to the country's first prime minister, and jet fighters screamed across the sky in a grand farewell normally reserved for heads of states. Lee, 91, ruled with an iron fist for 31 years, transforming Singapore from a British colony to a gleaming metropolis. The captain of the Germanwings flight that crashed in France shouted at his co-pilot to open the door as the plane descended. CNN reports German newspaper Bild published a summary of the transcripts of the recording from the plane's flight data recorder. The events show how co-pilot Andreas Lubitz encouraged the captain to go to the bathroom. Shortly after, the captain begs Lubitz to let him in. The knocking on the cockpit door continues as the plane's computer warns to rain, pull up. The captain screams, "Open the damn door." Lubitz's breathing can still be heard on the voice recorder. As the plane scrapes a mountaintop, screams can be heard one final time. The hunt resumes for more DNA strands from 150 people who died in the Germanwings crash, as well as the search for the jet's second black box. Manny Pacquiao is a little over a month from fight night as he prepares for his May 2 showdown with Floyd Mayweather. Manny Pacquiao has a record of 57 wins, 5 losses, and 38 knockouts. He's deep in training camp at the Wildcard Gym in Los Angeles alongside trainer Freddie Roach and strength and conditioning coach Justin Fortune. 36-year-old from the Philippines won world titles and a record of 8 divisions, but is a solid underdog against the 38-year-old Mayweather of Las Vegas, who's got 47 wins, 0 losses, and 26 knockouts. For those on desktop, click on the links on your screen. You can also click on the tabs below to go to a story in the video. And for those on smartphones and tablets, the links can be found below the video. Rappler has a patented user engagement model that puts a mood meter on every story, gives you 8 emotions to choose from. If we look at the mood navigator in the middle of the front page, you see the story that's gotten the most number of votes in the last 24 hours is this one, The Return of Jeane Napoles. You have a whopping 84% angry, that red bringing out the mood of the day. Today, most people are angry. Well, that is the wrap for today, Monday, March 30th, 2015. Don't be angry, it's only Monday. Visit Rappler.com for the latest news here and around the world. Check out our other shows, SciTech for You and Rappler Talk. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Maria Ressa. As we say at Rappler, tomorrow begins today.